Hi, Julie Powell here. Today we're going to have a look at the healing tools in Photoshop. There's actually more than one. I'm just going to cover the spot healing brush tool, the healing brush tool, and the patch tool today. There is the spot healing brush tool, which is this little one that looks like a band-aid with a handle. Then there is the healing brush tool, which just looks like a band-aid with no handle. And then there's the patch tool, which kind of looks a bit like a patch with some stitches on it. So they all work slightly differently. If you don't see them here, drop down to these three little dots and you hold that in, and then you can go to Edit Toolbar and you can add them from there. So all the ones on the left will be the ones that are in your toolbar. All the ones that are on the right are extra ones that you can add in, and you just need to grab it and drag it over. You do need to make sure that the letters match. So if you're grabbing the Content Aware Move tool or the red eye tool, just drag it over to where the other J tools are, and then click done, and that's it. So let's get into it. So the spot healing brush tool actually uses AI to select pixels that it thinks will work really well. Now this image, I've got a fairly plain boring sky, so it's pretty easy to get rid of things like center spots or pimples or anything like that. You just click on it, drag it over, it will get rid of it. If you've got something in the ground, it will get rid of that as well. It does a really good job of cleaning all of that up. It's quick, it's easy, and most of the time it just works. Occasionally it doesn't, and that's when you might want to swap over to something like the healing brush tool, where you can choose the area that you want it to use. So if you just click onto that one, and if you hit Shift and J, you can toggle between the different brushes. So if I click on this one, I can now, and you can use the open and close bracket key to change the size of it. If I click Alt and click there, I can choose the pixels that I want to use to replace it. Just going to zoom in, and of course it'll still work on things like sensor spots and so forth. You just need to continuously click to select the area that you want to work with. So I've got all these people here that I really want to get rid of, so I can just click and get rid of them. This area through here, click and get rid of it. And how fussy you want to be is entirely up to you. When I am using this tool, I am generally using sampled, so that means wherever you hit Alt and you left clicked to get it to, and I have my diffusion set to about 5, so it's not too hard an edge on it. When it comes to using the spot healing brush tool, I have my mode set to replace, and I'm using Content Aware, so that it is using Sensei's great Content Aware feature to be able to pick pixels to work with. The last one that I want to show you is the patch tool, and this is great for doing larger areas. So you click on the patch tool. Now the other two, it's great to be able to do it on a new level, but with the patch tool you need to have to do it on the level that you're working on. So you just draw it and drag it down, draw it and drag it down. It's quick and as easy as that. And this is great for doing all sorts of things that you want to remove, whether it's rubbish or whether it's pimples or even just black bags under the eyes. It's quick and it's easy, and it's really easy to remove stuff. So sometimes it doesn't always give you the best job, so you do have to be careful that you're selecting like for like, but in general you can get rid of stuff pretty easy. want to get rid of power lines, click over. So let's go onto a new layer. I'm just going to get rid of some of those center spots, make my brush a little bit smaller, and I can go through. Technically this isn't power lines because this is a ski field, but you get the idea. Sometimes it doesn't always do it the first time, so you just have to give it a run over. If it's being stubborn, that's when you can go over to the other one and you can tell it where you want to select from. However, as that is technically not a power line, it is a ski field, I will leave that in the shot. But that gives you a quick and easy run through on how to use all 3 of those healing brushes. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.